Now, there are just some standard things in life. You go to the movies, you get a bowl of popcorn. You watch Harry Potter, you get goosebumps at the start of the film when the music comes on. You always question why Rose did not share the door with Jack when there was clearly enough space on that door. And you write very big numbers and very small numbers in standard form. So that's all standard form is. It's a way of writing really big numbers and really small numbers in a much easier way. Now, in standard form, it's always written as a number times 10 to the power of something. And the number of the start has to be between 1 and 10. So it has to be bigger than or equal to 1 and less than 10. It can have more decimal places, but it's one digit in front of the decimal place. So it only has one unit. And you can convert between writing it as an ordinary number or writing a number in standard form. For example, write 1.23 times 10 cubed as an ordinary number. Now, 1.23 times 10 cubed is the same as 1.23 times 10 times 10 times 10, which is 1,230. So all I've done is move my decimal point 3 places along. Or write 4 times 10 to the minus 2 as an ordinary number. In this case, because we've got negative indices, instead of multiply, it means divide. So this is the same as 4 divided by 10 divided by 10, which is the same as 0.04. If I want to write 456 million in standard form, this time we're going from ordinary number to standard form. Now, as I said at the start, the number has to be between 1 and 10. Now, the only numbers I have in this are 4, 5, and 6. So I can either have 456, 45.6, or 4.56. Because it has to be between 1 and 10, I have to use 4.56. So instead of 456 million, I've now gone to 4.56. But what happens to all the extra zeros and 5 and 6 at the end that I kind of ignored? Well, that's where the times 10 comes in. So all I need to do is figure out how many decimal places I moved to go from the end into between the 4 and the 5. And I've moved it along 8 places. So the answer would be 4.56 times 10 to the power of 8. Because my decimal point was at the end of the number, and I've moved it 8 places along to go between the 4 and the 5. So it would be 4.56 times 10 to the power of 8. Or if I want to write 0.03 in standard form, well, this time it has to be 3, because again, the number has to be between 1 and 10, and 3 is between 1 and 10. To go from 0.03 to 3, I've moved my decimal point along 2 places. Because I've gone the opposite way and made it a decimal, I've got to have a negative indice, so it's got to be 3 times 10 to the power of minus 2. And that is it. That is my final answer. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next video.